One night I was watching TV with my family when my mom turned off the TV and says, "Okay, it's time to go to bed. Except for you, Debbie. I need you to stay up with me for a minute." My brother and sister complained that I got to stay up and they didn't. I was 9, my sister 8, my brother 7. Once it was quiet, she invited me to come sit next to her, closer to her, which I did. And she says she got a phone call from my teacher at school. This was unusual. It's never happened before. And so I'm somewhat alarmed. My mom went on to explain, "Your teacher says that you are going into a dark place away from the other children and alone most of the time. During any of the free time, you're alone. And you and I are going to do something about that. And we're going to spend this time every night talking, okay?" And I'm just like, "Talk about what?" My mom just says, "About anything you want. We're going to keep talking and keep meeting until you feel better about things." So that's what we did. I was this very backward, shy little girl. Had long dark hair, and it usually covered my face, especially my eyes, and always looking down. Adults would be very reluctant to talk to me because they could see how painful it was for me to respond to them. So my mom and I had these talks, and they were such a huge, huge moment in my world. My heart did get lighter and lighter. Then my sister, brother, and I were with our mom and involved in a car accident. Our mom died. I was lost. Everything that happened, all the family, all the neighbors, all of the chaos that was happening, the funeral, everything that was going on. Until I just went into denial. They're all lying. My mom didn't die. She's just on vacation, having the best time. And that's how I kind of dealt with it, by not dealing with it. Even years later, as a mother, my kids, so that we'd be driving in the car with my kids, and there might be an accident off to the side of the road or whatever. And the kids all get up to start talking about this. "I can't hear about it. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. I can't hear about it." So I couldn't have anything to do with accidents. PSD, really bad, really bad. So not talking about it, I relived every moment, each and every day. I'm living with this and just can't let it go. And I'm one of those people with no short-term memory. If I don't write it down, I don't remember. This is all I could remember, was this trauma that I went through. It was pretty dark. And after that, there were some darker things in my childhood that happened as well. But there was my grandma who got me to write things down and write to her. She kind of took over what my mom was starting to do. And then one day, I'm a mother with children of my own when this happened, but I decided I needed to write all my memories out of this accident. And I had been keeping a journal since I was young for my grandma's coaching. So I'm keeping a journal all the time, but I avoid the accident. I finally wrote about the accident and was able to let it go. All of that stress on my shoulders, on my back, everywhere started to release, and I had to write more vivid details, and it was very healing for me. But at any rate, in my 60s now, I decided to compile all of my journals, my writings, into a book for my own healing, maybe for a legacy for my kids. So that's how I came to see the bigger picture in all this chaos, the patterns, and how I came to write my book. Initially, it was just for myself, but then I'm about to chapter 10, and that small, quiet voice deep inside says you need to share your story with others. Others can benefit from this healing process. So I wrote my book, A Perfectly Imperfect Life by Debra Williams, which is an intimate, very vulnerable journey of mine through remembering. And in my 60s, I went through and resonated with going through hypnosis therapy and went down that road and got to the root of some of my problems. Well, a lot. Well, yeah, the root of the problem for where I was needing to go, and that was to learning self-love. So it's my intention with this book to share it with you, to possibly, if there's things about my story that resonate with you, to help you, guide you towards your own self-love, to know that there's more to this picture than what we've been told. There's some surprises along the way that I discovered again in my mid 60s that I cherish as my inner child finally was able to heal. So I send my love to you, that your inner child too may heal as if you're struggling with self-love or not. If you just want to hear the story, it's for all. But sending my love, and especially to allow us all to no judgment, just love one another and grow closer to God, to Source, to Mother Nature, who I love with all my heart. Thank you.